So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, good spread. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass is just off target. Menu. And it's Van Nistelrooy. De Ligt. No way through. Ball's gone out of play. James. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Incoming delivery. That'll be a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception. It's a mighty effort! Oh, given away. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham plays it short. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes is the team's great visionary. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And it's Scholes. Just eases him off the ball. Menu. Nicely spread. Beckham. Played in. Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Beckham. Good read, needed to be. Newcastle look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Played out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Van Nistelrooy. Menu. Looking for the run. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's following up! Goal! Manchester United! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. but you've got to give the scorer...
Oh, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Casemiro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Played into space out wide. And oh no, this does not look good! Rodri. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Iwobi. And he's managed to get free, and it's made its way. There's the shot! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
That has Haaland. Shoots! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away! And it's Mainu. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back in once more. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Mainu. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. That is a brilliant interception. De Ligt. Beckham. There's the crossfield ball. Zirkzee. Chooses to go cross-field. Beckham with the cross. In he goes again!
The attendance for this match was
a real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
That pass isn't the best.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Scholes. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Who saw this coming? Manchester United has come back from the very brink.
Number 12, Tango.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
24,
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Number 33, Ball.
James considers his options.
Hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it?
Burn. He's had a shot! Cole. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Tries a shot! Zirkzee. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Zirkzee.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's gone loose. Can he stop it going out? Diogo Dalot. And it's Scholes. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Spread it left. In one spot. Terrific header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Park Ji-sung! And that's caused a worry or two. It's a searching pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Menu. Menu is the guilty party there. Rodri. And it's Reinders. Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get... He's got full! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rodri gathers from the goal kick.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious.
Oh, what a mistake! That's rather hopeful. Off the post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 32, Braunschweig. Number 15, Mohamed Salah.
It's going to be
Coming
another
on the
throw.
field, number 3, Williams Saliba. Number 17, Mbeumo.
Out again for a throw-in. That's Park Ji-sung. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness
Substitution.
and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Iwobi on a charge down the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. But that has not gone well. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Isak. The muscular approach does pay off here. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He can get that clear. Rodri. Beckham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Park Ji-sung. Darren Fletcher. Now Ugarte. Fletcher cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Isak. He's looking wide. Iwobi. That's tidy. Beckham. Extra time reaches half-time.
Just a quick announcement. It is
Well,
now
both
time
teams
for
have
our
run
special
themselves
tournament.
into the ground
Please
out
grab
there.
the tickets
Does
you would need
anyone
when walking
have
through the
one
gates.
last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. There's the header! Oh, should have put that away.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Reinders. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he was quick to react. Rodri calmly anticipates. Reinders. What a throw in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diogo Dalot. Gets into some space, showing good feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. Takes a shot. Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And he can clear it away. And again. Yes, he's done it. Late in the day. This could well be it. They forced the error and that will be the final act. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on
Hello,
this.
everybody, and
Expectation
welcome to today's
and
match.
nerve. It is
Manchester
indeed a
United
heady mix.
against Arsenal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his...
Oh, what has happened? There's the shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind...
Gets his head on it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well timed, excellent interception. Menu. And it's Fletcher. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Linton knocks it into space. Haaland gets into a good position. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Van Nistelrooy is eyeing up his options in the middle. Van Nistelrooy. Foden. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. And they've switched it over to the other side. And that's aimed into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. It's a pretty loose pass. De Ligt. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Beckham. And he lines up a cross. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That has not gone well. Manchester United do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
They get a throw in. Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. Good running, strong and purposeful. Decent chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Beckham. Linton. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that looks a decent ball. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Beckham. He has found the way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Fletcher. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he climbs up big! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Just eases him off the ball. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Cole really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now this could be a chance.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Odegaard, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's running through. Oh, shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Van Nistelrooy.
And we hit half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Brilliantly cut out. Haaland, and they win it back again. Knocks it out wide, played back in, and this is Beckham. Yeah. Now Foden, that's a cute ball. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Menu, Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Foden! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good ball. And he's straight offside. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Frimpong. Foden. Passing nice and neat. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Quality ball. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there's the shot! Stood up well to him there. He's in a great position here. And he's surging through. Simple. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 11.
Arsenal grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Number 2.
And a chance!
Coming on to replace him is number 17, Diogo Dalot.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught. Big chance! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Number 15,
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Park Ji-sung. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Adams is there to clear. Joelinton. Nunez. Now it's Darwin. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Park Ji-sung. Swung over. Beckham. Saliba attempts a clearance.
Substitution for Manchester United.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be
Number
thinking in terms of
25,
guile, deception, don't they? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crosses it in here. Up he goes! Schmeichel. Martinez.
Diogo Dalot.
And it's Dalot. Thinks about the shot. Pickford claims comfortably.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Throw in. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
4 added minutes has
Time
been
added
indicated.
on, 4 minutes. Nunez, Joelinton, played into space out wide. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Cole, oh, good spread. Now it's Beckham. That is good strength. And that's definitely not his best. And that's that. Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.